A ver, a ver, a ver. No, al momento no, sto aspettando marzo, anche perché volevo vedere prima come andavano questi esami e poi mi mettevo in moto, tanto più o meno l'argomento ce l'ho, chi mi segue anche, il relatore in teoria dovrei avercelo, però a febbraio di sicuro non facevo
Just
niente,
as I remember it.
perché tanto ho gli esami, quindi mi preoccupo di una cosa alla volta. Te?
It's peaceful here. You must have good memories of this.
It was a place of comfort. It is Liliana? Sister Natalie, what are you...
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This...
Inquisitor, this is...
Wait, Inquisitor? You... My lord, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
I wish more people would fail.
Oh,
Natalie, Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. That light has no fear of darkness.
she must be hinting at something in here.
They still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday. That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes.
And you got it so wrong. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. It's a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. Victoire was always an opportunist.
Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's...
Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to... At least I still know what I believe.
Ai, 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 ai.
As
Ay, igual no era lo que quería. No era lo que yo quería. No quería. No quiero que. No quiero que Lilian sea triste. Tengo ichaita, tengo ichaita, tengo ichaita. No tanto veloce esto. 5 bottiglie.
it's just as I remember it.
My lord, forgive me.
Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. Above all, strength lives in an open heart. Let's look around. They'll sing verses from the benedictions every Friday.
Čojta, neko i čojta.
Sorry to keep you. Victoire was always an opportunist.
We don't have to be at odds, Natalie. You could...
I was called to serve. Kill me then. At least I still know what I believe.
We don't have to...
No, I must protect.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before the darkness, and the maker.
Sento l'ho cambiato.
No, this can't be it. There's nothing here.
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle.
No, there's a message carved in the lid. The left, she. The divine has a long reach, but it is always 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she... But Marjolaine's games were trifles. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Sacrifices are net...
I know. And hearing you agree gives me the...
Te sei che è il primo che quería.
Justinia tried to save me. But all it's done is made... There is work to be done.
Bueno, a ver qué tenía. Neko i čojta, neko i čojta, neko i...
Inquisitor.
Grand Cleric Victoire is scrambling after the loss of her agent.
Good. Her support base is in Morale. Tear it down. Grand Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her. Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin? Lord...
Yes, mistress.
Good. Have him collected. He shall be an...
At your command.
Is everything under...
Perfect. The Grand Cleric and others like... You see, when I'm ruthless, it gets us where we need to be. How funny that her regret... I chose to become her left hand. It was my weakness that stopped me from fully committing to my task.
You have a good heart.
You are too kind, Inquisitor. Call it... The Inquisition needs me just as the Divine did. Death and deception are my trade. It is what I always will be.
Ay, ay.
Did you need something?
Anything I should know?
At the moment, she's said to be rooting out the last of... Once that is done, we will have a united Orlais behind the Inquisition.
Anything...
Having the Templars join... The people trust...
Las rodillas. Neko i čojta, neko i čojta, neko i čojta. Ay, ay. Ay, ay, mi rodillas. Les. Ah, joder.
To work?
I have requests for information on your lineage from a few interested parties at the Winter Palace.
Andraste, preserve me. Feel free to use those requests as kindling.
No, I shall take them. I want to know who pines for our commander.
Ecco Piccietta, ecco Piccietta, ecco Piccietta. Che chiede però tu.
Want a drink? When I was a boy, do you know what I did?
You stopped them?
I did nothing. I just pretended it was. We
Bueno, y quello che era. Non estaría mal. Arco de no, no, no. Tal como debe volar de nuevo. Espacio utilizable. Por lo menos otra vez. Le podría servir. Uh, no está mal. Tariamo.
Stop following me.
I haven't taken a step. Yet here you are.
No cambió nada. Ah, sí, el 3000. No me voy a quedar pobre de una. Nada. Veamos qué misiones hay. Ah, sí, esto, vamos a darle esta mierda ese inútil. Neko ichaita, neko ichaita, neko ichaita.
Grand, isn't it? To know the sanctity of our great institutions is intact.
So what now?
The Empress. I didn't understand the Grand Ball. Yes, but none of them ever...
I found the amulet.
Yes, but not here.
Ay, la concha de la lora.
What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me...
What was that? Oh, for
Stopping blood mages from binding me...
Something is interfering.
something like Cole not being a demon?
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's...
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances.
Yes, a spirit.
I don't matter. Just lock away the part.
Focus on the amulet.
Warm, soft blanket covering. There. That way.
We'll find whatever is preventing the
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're...
Will you come with me?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like... But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
All I care about is making certain that the Venatori can't...
Fair enough. But that ritual...
This is not some fanciful story, child of the...
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down...
Ichaita, neko ichaita, neko ichaita.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You. You killed me.
What? I don't...
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I...
The spire?
Cole, stop!
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what...
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are...
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell. They threw him into the dungeon in the... I came through to help. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy...
Let me kill him. I need to. I need to.
Será más... Debe perdonar.
Dolus?
We cannot let Cole kill them.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him. To regain that part of himself, he must
Come on. You don't just forgive some...
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to...
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
He needs to work it out.
You would alter the essence of what he...
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer...
It seems the real Cole was an apostate. Captured and taken to the Circle.
Who aren't known for their gentle...
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly. And all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
Funzionare adeguatamente. Ai, la concha della madre. Bueno, el que quieras. Ay, la concha della madre. A ver, pensándolo bien, te matan. ¿Por qué? No lo sé. No tengo una moneda para acá. Negra. Negra. Nicole. ¿Cuál es la crecer? ¿Cuál de perdonar esto? A su mano espíritu. A ver, si yo fuera así, pensándolo bien, ¿qué haría? Pensándolo bien, ¿qué haría?
Cole needs to let this go.
I believe I can help. Cole, come with me.
Not possible. Not possible.
Can you feel this man's pain?
He remembers now.
No. Feel his pain.
Don't worry, we'll erase his records. They clap me on the shoulder. They smile like Louis did when he made me drown the kittens. Laughter.
Sorry.
He's hurting, Cole.
Forget.
I believe we are finished.
Vaya, menos mal que no lo matamos.
You alright, kid?
Yes.
Menos mal que no lo maté.
He has to be working. Cole should be adequately...
Have you talked to him since?
He sounds like a...
Nonsense words like Bertrand at the end. Just need to hear the song again, just for a minute. I'm all right, Varric.
What matters is his happiness.
I am well. There is work. Wounded to help, hurts to heal, but the way...
You're not still angry with the...
No, I helped him forget. A woman with 2 names slips a knife in darkness to her left hand.
Could have been a person.
Possibly. Would that have made him happier?
Bueno, ya está todo resuelto. Ay, este es el Paulo.
She's still behind the curtains in the reading room.
Neko ichoita, neko ichoita, neko ichoita.
Inquisitor, you honor... Will you be dining alone, your worship? Or will others be arriving later?
I may have a...
Very good, your worship.
Ay, 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 ay.
Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
You can tell her. She'll laugh and then do it because she loves you. She wants to make you happy.
You saw something in him that need...
He wants his wife to tie his hands to the bedposts. Little silk ribbons. She only said it because she was jealous of your shoes. Remember his... So many little hurts, even here. I wouldn't have heard them before. Now I can, thanks to you.
It was my pleasure.
Remember old Maurice, too proud to forgive? Nah. There was someone before. He was my friend, but he didn't... You found out, but you didn't change. Didn't make me change. Thank you for helping me find this again, for believing in me. You don't know what it means.
I have an inkling.
You don't need to. It used to... You were scared. They will never know, but I know.
Como que está un poco medio loco. Bueno.
Petals fall open as lips shape.
I hear you've been busy.
That was for the cats. Mint makes the cats... All right.
So, Cole,
Yes.
Once we were in our peace with our lives assured. Once we were
Love seeing you, yeah?
afraid of the dark. Once we sat in our kingdom with hope and pride. Once we ran.
Inquisitor,
what's been going...
that strange boy came in with an armful of chickens. You're looking after him, right? Dorian's awfully pretty, isn't he? Just waiting to...
There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your timing. You're...
Okay. Io me lo consigo eso. Vale, voy a ver. Ay, ahorita porque no puedo usar el... Joder. No. Y ahorita qué pasó con ese tonto. Ay, 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 ay. Nada mal. Yes. 110, nada mal. 174. Nada mal. No cuesta. Bueno, 3000. No lo pienso, no lo pienso, no lo pienso.
You've a way about you. I've priced accordingly. Don't tell anyone. You've friends in high places. It's good to see such influence.
Mierda. No.
Say nothing. You're waging a war and need a bargain.
Nada.
Now open in Valrio, the wares of my kin, imported from as far as the Hunter.
Uy, que me van a ejecutar.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire, for the murders of General Vincent Callier, you are sentenced to be... Do you have anything to... Very well.
So we're just waiting for Blackwall to turn up, right?
Poor bastard. So, where's food?
Proceed. Stop!
A huevos.
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid. Orders were given and he followed them like... He should not die.
Then find me the man who... Blackwall!
No, I am not. Warden Blackwall is... I assumed his name to hide like a cow. You. It's over. I gave the order. I am Tom
Alla fine.
The Winter Palace assaulted. Duchess Florian disgraced.
A shock, I agree.
I market gems because they're
No lo puedo creer, chabón. Bueno, ¿dónde está la celda? Ah, por acá. Los mercaderes. Nadie que venda un libro. Chingada madre.
Then you've received word.
No mistaking an order.
I don't have a concern about this, Corypheus or what have you. The right hand
Me interesa que vamos a hacer. Cristal, come on. Coordenada, cuidado. Algo que gasta por fondo público. Que sí. Bueno.
Does she strike you as
Que sí, sí, ya compro. Sí. Ventanas. Como que sí, compro ese coso. Camas. Este.
You have, of course, notified the stakeholders.
They are expecting your tariffs, though I cannot say they
A ver, ¿qué ofrece? Necesita tónico y sensorio. Ah, vaya pinga. No hace nada. ¿Cuánto cubre esto? Más si usamos el fondo público.
Spare your words. I've already marked everything for a price.
Inquisitor, welcome.
You're welcome.
Thanks to your investment, I have all manner of runners.
Bueno, igual en todo esto no encontré nada de útil. Hasta aquí ya lo vi, ya lo vi, ya lo vi, ya lo vi también. Joder. Dejen pasar, activar el inquisidor, dejen pasar.
life. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was a... I took his name to stop the world from loot. But a good man.
Was the bailiff telling the truth?
Yes, I did. It's all true. Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier. When it came to those men, my men, paid for my this.
Would a monster have... Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
Yes. Robert killed himself. Just as your men trust... They believe it because that's... Yes. One mistake. We... No matter how lead... But you're right. Yes. Couldn't let another... He took a blow for me. So...
I have Liliana's report on top.
Give me the over.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to... He led a group of fiercely loyal men. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay...
Let me guess. Our spy master had this...
It would have been difficult for anyone to connect Black... Even Liliana has something of a... Blackwater... Rainier has accepted. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you...
What he did to the men under his command. He betrayed their trust. And yet he fought as a warden. Joined... And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change.
But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options.
Bueno, igualmente, como decía, ¿yo dónde consigo esta? Si no está disponible, entre la canción del librero de Paul Royal. El librero.
It all cleared, she was still in charge. So what was the point? You would not. You swear it's true. They saw her in Valchevet?
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood,
You heard about the enchanter?
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier himself. I know what everyone knows. It's a damn...
Este güey no vende el libro, ¿no? Este aquí tampoco diría. No. Ya le hice donde sea y no hay nadie que vende libros. Nadie. Nada. La cena del mago de grietas. Llanuras encantadas. Il tomo dello Venatori e la arboleda de Kilhain, Halin Sudan y la orilla desolada. Bien de pingas es eso. Hola.
You seem fascinated with our camp. You seem fascinated with our camp.
¿A dónde pinga consigo esto? Ah, no lo sé. Ah, aquí. Uno siendo del mago de la Betis, ¿cómo se consigue? Questo è un libro.
I ran it. Write it.
Nothing?
Ah, bueno, es un huevo.
Mother Giselle said the Maker is acting through us. Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Leggo Icciata, leggo Icciata.
You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Liliana. Or was that part of the game?
Perhaps it was both.
Leggo Icciata, leggo Icciata, leggo Icciata.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor. His crimes... It was no small expense to bring him here. But the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's...
Another thing to What did you have to do?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out...
And what happens to the reputation the ambassador? The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
Once the world is back to normal, no one will...
I'll remember. I accepted my punishment. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor.
The man I am. I barely know. If my future is mine. If I'd said anything less, Would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom.
Bueno. Otra visión más.
It was interesting to see how much has changed in Halam Shiral. And so little.
Madame Méprise is a fixture. The sun will grow cold before she retires.
With an illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the...
Indeed. The Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still...
What happens when Corypheus enters?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire, and... Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
I won't allow it.
Indeed. Should Corypheus succeed, do not doubt you will...
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our...
We should gather our allies before we...
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wild.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose...
Then what should we do?
You overcome it. All three of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus's army until Cullen's soldiers...
Such confidence. But the Arbor Wilds are not so...
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morgan.
'Tis why I came here. Although it is good to...
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
The Inquisition began as a handful of soldiers. I could ask for no fine...
I speak for all of us when I answer.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can...
Vámonos. Ay no, me olvidé una cosa. Qué palle. Che tieni che andare al mappa, sì. Come si fa in ninjas?
Inquisitor.
How goes the battle, Captain?
The Red Templars fall beneath our blades, your worship. Commander Cullen says they're nearly finished. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Do only what you must. We need enough people for a celebration when we get back to Skyhold.
We will not fail you, my lord. Andraste guide you.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
They show me respect, Morrigan. No one mistakes.
True. You are far more likely to come to their aid than a child. If your scouts report accurately, I believe
Which is?
a place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus...
Bueno.
Let us hope we reach this temple before the...
No puedo ir. ¿Cómo que no?
Listen to how close the fighting's gotten. It will be worse ahead.
Come on, let's go plug some assholes.
Do you sense the magic crackling? Something more powerful than the Red Templars stirs.
Ay, lo había necesitado. Bueno, no importa. Da un livello otro, non sì. ¿Y qué puedo meter a este güey? Tiene todo al máximo. Joder, bro.
Those were Grey Wardens. They must be the last of those enslaved at Adamant.
Poor bastards. Corypheus has them dying by the dozen.
Ay, ay, ay. ¿Dónde tengo que ir? Efectivamente, mejorar las opciones era una cosa que tenía que hacer antes de venir. Joder, chingada madre. Sí, tenía que hacerlo. The hell? Ok, nada más aquí. Y se lo vuelta inútil. Bueno.
camp of Red Templars.
Look sharp. They've got archers on the wall.
Were we just attacked by elves?
They do not look like Dalish or city elves.
Perhaps these creatures are the reason return from the Arbor Wilds.
No. No llego hasta allá arriba. Nulla. Non mi serve. Yeah. Allah.
We'll mop up any remaining red templars in Costa. Trust a mark. We'll avenge every good knight who died.
Che babaca. Bueno, es que pues no me puedo quedar aquí todo el tiempo. Bueno, joder. Tres. Tres. Esto es lo que yo quería. Ulla. Mano. Vale. Puro pique. Perché salto come un idiota. Ai, ai.
There. That must be the Temple of Mythal.
If we find Corypheus anywhere, it will be there.
Può esplorare qualcosa.
Be ready.
I hear fighting ahead. At last, Mythal's sanctum. Let us proceed.
You said Corypheus wanted an eluvian, but he mentioned a well of sorrows. Which is right?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
Could they be the same? Could alluvian translate into well of sorrows?
No. It seems an alluvian is not the prize Corypheus seeks. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
Let's find this well before Corypheus... I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
So, how many times do we need to kill him? It's a small number, right?
Strike Corypheus down, and he will rise anew.
For once, I'm relieved I'm not really a warden.
We'll find a way to stop him once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus, they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this, but not how. Why would this be here?
Something wrong.
It depicts the dread wolf, Fen-Harel. In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fen-Harel in Mythal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
I'm afraid ancient elven heresy isn't exactly... Is this elven? Does it say...
I only recognize a few phrases. There is something about knowledge. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good...
At least we know the Well of...
Supplicants to Mythal would have first paid obeisance.
Oh, no. This is bad. Rituals are bad. You can't want this.
If need be. Unless you wish to turn back. Well done. Let us see what awaits. Yes. How, perhaps.
It's okay, Guinness.
Don't let them pass.
Contarme.
Come on, you might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path.
An army fights and dies for us. The longer we tap, let's jump down and be done with this place.
Performing these rituals may mean the difference between reaching the well before Corypheus's minions and not at all.
You're very eager to reach our destination.
Are we not all eager to stop Corypheus from achieving his...
It sounds like what you want is...
There is... Legends walked Thedas once. Things of Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so...
Trust me. Your surprise is matched up. Mankind blunders through the world. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly did that altar say?
Like most elven writing, it was in... The term I deciphered was Halam Shiva. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Did you not trust me enough to tell me about...
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, my priority is your cause. But if the opportunity arises to save this...
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rich...
Yo puoi quedare come se puede. Ay, chompless. Bueno. Ah, no puedo. Che palle. No. No. Ah, ya tal vez tengo idea. A ver si funciona. Vamos. Ay, no me puedo creer. No me puedo creer. Decoicet. ¿Por dónde empiezo? Para llegar acá, ¿qué hago? Ah, sí, ya sé.
That did something. Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think. We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
Volto. Ah, la puttana. Lui si è sorride. No. No, la cagué. No, no.
Everything is lit.
So can we go? Now?
Come, let us see if the doors have opened. Tis not what I expected. What was this chick?
We're being watched.
Vernavis. You are unlike the other invaders. You stumble down our paths alongside elves. You bear the mark of magic. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my...
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who... We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish...
The place of the Way of Sorrows.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
We did not come here to fight you, nor to steal from...
I believe you. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart.
So they can stab us in the back afterward?
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Via Bella-san, it shall not be disposed.
No!
This would be our guide.
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
She's worried about this well, not Corypheus.
Joder. Tenía que ser un laberinto. También quiero. No, se fue. Bueno, ya me perdí. Ah, joder. ¿Qué es? Bro, ¿dónde se fue?
would be our guide.
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
She's worried about this well, not Corypheus.
Ah, ecco perché muchas cosas. Alla.
This place looks untouched.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago. How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense?
Ulla. Cioè, guía, ¿y ahorita dónde vamos?
Penshra, Gilas Velathan.
She wants us to stay close.
Just a quick look around.
Igual no vale la pena. Igual sí. Ah. Bueno, vamos, ya entendí. Real Cruz. Digamos, por fin.
Well of Sorrows. Maker's balls.
Andraste, guide us.
I want them dead before the master arrives.
Kaltora Virethan.
So close. The well knows it, and those who would despoil it. The trials you set me, I have overcome. As a courtesy, leave now. Or not?
No, Calpurnia.
True. You serve your people. You have one last... The Well of Sorrows overflows with knowledge, power to walk the fade without the anchor. That is what the Well of Sorrows will give Corypheus.
If that's the case, why isn't Corypheus...
I will carry it like a jug. I knew you would take the well for yourself, to ransom, but you'd still be just a child, playing with a sword. Corypheus will wield it as a master.
Once you've drunk from the well, you'll be a mindless tool.
That... where I come from, Idle Tale...
Here, the page with his binding ritual. He tried it on your master, Erasthenes.
A huevos.
How could you know? And his runes, no... He made so many promises, and everyone... He was to give Tevinter a true leader. If Corypheus would misuse me, he'd misuse them too. I was blind.
Perhaps Tevinter does need a strong leader. Be that woman.
You mock me, Inquisitor. As if you'd let me...
The Inquisitor is showing you great mercy,
If Corypheus triumphs. Perhaps its price is too high, but if you can take it... Vitae Benefaria, Inquisitor. Do not... I will give you some time. I go to confront... Then I will return to Tevinter.
Abelard!
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Calpurnia to use the well.
The moment we leave, he will say... The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can...
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of them, all that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
It's better that knowledge remain in the well, never pass...
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is... Is that your desire? To partake of the Via Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
Not without it.
One does not obtain permission. The Via Belasan may be too much for a mortal. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists?
bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Is it possible this...
Anything...
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked.
Elven legend is wrong. Yet the Via Belasan...
Are you leaving?
Our duty ends. It may be that only Uthenera... if fate is kind.
Thank you for this.
Do not thank me yet.
Bueno.
You'll note the intact illuvian. I was correct.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use...
You recall when I took you through my illuvian, I said each required a key. The well is the key. Take... I did not expect the well to feel so... hungry.
Seems like that should be a...
Knowledge begets... I am willing to pay the price the well demands.
I do not like this.
I do not hide it. To restore...
And what would you do with it? You could be worse.
So, paralyze yourself for fear of what might be? Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
What's to stop you from taking the knowledge?
My word. If that seems insufficient, Corypheus threatens...
And who stops you?
I, Inquisitor, seek neither immortality nor your life.
Thoughts?
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us.
I trust you with this power more than her. But it's not for me to decide.
It's called the Well of Sorrows. Sorrows? No.
Enough deliberation. Give me a decision.
Bueno, tómate ese poder.
It's yours.
Espero no deberte matarte, sino en la cama después.
Morrigan? Are you all right?
Elasin Salah.
Inizio con lo che mi levanto.
Shanala. I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can...
Ya voglio, verga. Ah, como que llegaste tarde.
The Illuvian!
Through the mirror.
Ajá, por pendejo. Niko ichaita, Niko ichaita, Niko ichaita.
It is done.
pleased to report we won the battle. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the...
What he wanted was no longer...
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably...
Then Corypheus...
If he is wise, he will hide.
He will not hide.
You sound pretty certain.
The Well of Sorrows held many voices. They hold wisdom. Secrets I never dreamed possible.
Should we fear him more than his army?
Possibly. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of... Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted.
You're sure? If there are no bodies...
You assume there is a limit to the range of his...
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no...
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. Your help will be required, Inquisitor.
I'll see to Skyhold's defense.
Ecco, iccietta.
To work?
It comes... Defeat him, and... I wanted you to...
We're marching soon.
So, I don't want to think about this anymore.
Sporcare sono... Aspetta.
The Temple of Mathal sounds truly... What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I won't know the answer.
With luck. Inquisitor.
Dai, no. ¿Qué le hacemos aquí?
Why here? Haven is familiar.
We talked about that.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the Cassandra suspected duplicity. You... Although I wished to help, I had no faith. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then,
Madness.
sleep well. But I am reasonably certain we are awake now. I would be happy to share. They were statues in the ashes. The matchmaker, so I called her. Though their cause was...
terribly...
Something you need?
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
If you were divine...
Change things. No more circles. The mages will be free. In fact, it will accept everyone. The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
I think you would make it...
I am glad to hear it. Your support may Justinia wanted the Chantry to grow. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change.
You can't force people to...
Then how will change ever come? People do not simply Justinia thought the circles needed to change. The Chantry alienated potential. If we could bring them in... There are those who would cling to the old ways, of course. But I've rambled on too long. So if we kill Corypheus, he has the power... What we will learn next? That he can command the sun to rise?
No matter...
I hope you're right. I have researchers scouring the... I hope that there's anything to give us an edge. Calpurnia's loss has left the Venatori demoralized.
Anything I should...
Having the Templars join the people...
Inquisitor, I wonder if you... There is an alchemical formula that I must The heart. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
I'll do what...
Thank you, my dear. I would be most... I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, I eagerly await... Yes?
Ya. Ah, hola. Me partí todo.
A whole temple. I told you, elves.
Inquisitor?
How shall I...
I've gotten used to... Almost like Exactly.
Will you be coming to the readings? After what happened, I just assumed.
After the destruction of a whole place.
So to kill... Just one more big fight. Yes.
Just rumors.
Oh, hi you. Strange days, right? Weird elves and Morrigan going wading. Glad to be back where things make sense after the demon-worshipping lies of Mythal. When do we go after what's-his-lumps?
You seem pretty certain.
Course not. What, I should believe... I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tip. There can't be a bunch of gods, and the Maker. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who... I mean, it just makes sense, right?
I'm with you. Everything in that...
Of course it was. You can't be So, main takeaway, we got really weird power, and we... It's like poetry or something, I don't know. Love seeing you, yeah?
Questi sei pelotudo.
I saw him just doing her free. That was a decision, and it was well considered.
Griff, that's why I thought dying was forever. Could I have saved?
Aspetta, posso. Leggo il Cassandra, sì. Toro di hierro.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
Lo que está pasando aquí. Quiero esperar que no sepa lo que yo pienso. Sino que tendré que partir un par de huesos. No me hagan salvar las cosas.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why?
I expect you to keep your word.
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. We will speak of...
And people say I'm... Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium.
It seemed very...
It's not a decision to be... Cullen has asked that I recommend a replace. I refused. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
What?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
Is there...
If anyone could. Mages have made their suffering. They are bound to the Order. Cullen has a chance to break that leash. He can do this. I knew that when we met in...
You all right, sir?
Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant of vials. Uncertain pause for home and call, when met the monstrous smile.
He meant to watch forever.
Salvaste, Karen, te salvaste. Te comincia.
Maker's breath. Forgive me. You don't have... I never meant for this to interfere.
You going to...
Yes. You asked... Kirkwall's circle fell.
Of course I...
Don't. I thought this... How many lives depend... I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
You give enough, Cullen. The Inquisition can be your chance to...
I don't know if that...
It is.
Drogadicto.
I need a moment. I need a moment. Could we speak?
Es todo un drogadicto.
Your worship.
Victory in the Arbor. The Archdemon might have been a real threat to us. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans.
We'll deal with...
Do not underestimate. But he will come. You will get your chance.
We'll face
There is not another man. Not long ago. You, the man I love. The time has come to consider what will come next.
I don't care what's next.
And if I am named divine?
We can still be...
Can we? You haven't lost...
Viva il romance. Ok. Nada, nada. Cero. Ok. Dale, 8 default y ok. 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 Ok.
This is where a smith should be.
No. 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 Ya se acerca la misión final. Pero. Será para otro momento. ¿Dónde es que podía plantar? Estas semillas. Raras. La verdad del profeta. Vamos, planteamos esto. Esa élfica. No sé qué sirven, pero sean moscas. Ultimato, sala de consejo.
It sounds magnificent. Was there anything else in...
Yes. Perfecto. 10 nada más. Sean moscas. Aquí guardo. Ay, no.
It is exhilarating. The rush of images. Truth dangling.
Tell me more.
Take the Illuvians. It was always assumed that, but the ancient elves had closed all paths to the crossroads. They warred with themselves. So much is misunderstood.
I'm pleased I could give you that at least.
And none of which has... Earlier, I said there was a way to match the... We must summon Mathal.
Didn't you say that
Whatever Mathal was, goddess, myth, or how, or in what... I must go to an altar in the wilderness to perform the summoning, and you...
You don't need me for...
The altar could have a guardian or other surprise. Imagine what we will learn, Inquisitor. Some would give their... The altar awaits our visit. Everything I have done since leaving Ferelden has led me to this. Think of all we will learn. If you have questions...
¿Y dónde es eso? ¿Dónde es eso? Uy, me hice la luz. ¿Qué es esto? A ver. Ya estamos casi al final. Ya estamos casi al final. Ya estamos casi al final.
Though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall weather the storm.
Worship.
I shall...
A ver.
What you have created, no one can tear asunder.
¿Qué te cuentas, Josephine?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Nada que me interese. Me comí choita. Es aquí, ¿no? No. ¿Dónde es? ¿Dónde carajo tengo que ir ahorita? ¿Y eso dónde es? Ah. Bueno, pero hasta que se acabó. Mañana terminaré el juego.